Analyzing the impact of COVID-19 on graduate students' learning and research output, a structural equation modeling approach. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted many aspects of life, including the education and research activities of graduate students. This study aimed to understand how the pandemic affected graduate students in China, especially in their learning and research work. Researchers conducted an online survey that gathered responses from over 2,552 graduate students across the country. The study looked at 6 key areas impacted by the pandemic: how students communicated for research, how they collected research data, the process of publishing their work and developing their academic skills, financial support and research topic adjustments, internship opportunities, and the process of graduating and finding jobs. By using a statistical method called structural equation modeling, the study found that difficulties in research communication had a strong link to problems in collecting research data, publishing research, and accessing financial support. In particular, challenges in collecting data had a major influence on a student's ability to publish and advance in their training. Also, there were strong connections between financial support, the research process, and opportunities like internships and job hunting. Overall, the findings show how the pandemic caused ripple effects across many areas of a graduate student's academic journey. Problems in one area, like communication, could significantly affect others, such as publishing and funding. These insights can help universities and policymakers improve education support systems to better assist graduate students during times of crisis, ensuring their research and career development can continue smoothly even in challenging situations. Introduction. The COVID-19 pandemic brought sudden and major changes to education, especially for graduate students. Unlike other students, graduate students rely heavily on face-to-face discussions with their supervisors, lab experiments, and attending academic conferences. When learning shifted online during the pandemic, these essential parts of their academic journey were disrupted. While many studies have looked at how online learning affected high school and undergraduate students, fewer studies focused on graduate students. This study aimed to close that gap by analyzing how graduate students' learning experiences and research progress were affected during the pandemic. Researchers collected data from over 2,500 graduate students across China through an online survey and used a method called structural equation modeling (SEM) to understand the relationships between different challenges. The findings showed that difficulties in communicating about research were closely linked to problems in collecting data, publishing work, and receiving financial support. All these challenges also affected job hunting and internships. By understanding these impacts, the study provides valuable insights to improve support systems for graduate students, helping universities and policymakers create better strategies to handle future crises and maintain academic progress. Conclusions. This study looked at how the COVID-19 pandemic affected graduate students' learning and research in China by surveying over 2,500 students online. It examined connections between areas like research discussions, data collection, publishing work, getting financial support, internships, and job searching. The results showed these aspects are closely linked, meaning problems in one area can affect others. Because the study used self-reported online surveys, some students might have answered in ways that reflect social expectations. To reduce this bias, responses were kept anonymous and data reliability was checked. Still, most respondents were master's students, so the findings may not fully represent doctoral students, and differences between academic fields or regions were not deeply analyzed. Also, since the survey was done in late 2022, it might not fully capture the effects of the early pandemic period. Future research could include objective measures and a broader range of students to give a clearer picture. This important article is authored by the following scientists: Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel BP International to watch more videos in the fields of science, technology and medicine.